Hello, my fabulous sprinkles. Miss Venomous Cupcake here with a time-lapse drawing of my Pastel Goth challenge. I did this challenge on Instagram, and I will post a link to the little image that was revlogged. Basically, the premise of this challenge was to take one of your OCs and put them in some sort of Pastel Goth fashion. That was if you got enough likes. But really, the way I approach these, I figure you can just do it anyway, even if you don't get these likes that you need. So it doesn't really matter. It's just fun. I was accompanied by my artsy friends, Nirel and JMI, of course, and we all had fun turning our beloved characters into pastel goth cuties. We were on Skype most of the time talking about the drawings themselves and miscellaneous nonsense, but I'm sure you want me to talk about the drawing. You'll note that I'm not using as many colors as I usually do with my illustrations. That is because it is really hard to not go overboard when it comes to anything pastel, so I really wanted to stick to as limited a color palette as possible. I did a little color composition, you'll see it on the screen somewhere, I don't know. I did quite a few actually, and what it was, I really wanted to kind of like put some greens in there, but to me the greens look really strange, so I just had to really work around it. But like when I did take the green out and I did like a pale blue with the stockings instead of the green, I really didn't quite like it because it didn't look quite as exciting to me as it did with the green, so I decided to use the green anyway, lighten the green up just a bit by using moon white instead of my darker green that I had used, and I used a little bit of lime green. I don't know if that made much sense. Basically, I just did a color comp to see what I was doing with this drawing. I had no clue, I just went into it. I really want my drawings to look more loose. The original design was going to be adding pastel goth print to the stockings, like ice creams and stuff, but I ditched that idea and I decided to go with the psycho theme that the drawing was going with as per her cute but psycho shirt. And I actually made her stockings look like zombie legs because you know how much I love zombies. And yay, it goes with the eyeballs in her bow now, at least I think it does. I used pencil over my Copic marker work. I also used blue Prismacolor brush pen. I love those brush pens. Anyone who really can't afford like the Pentel brush pen, try it out. It's really great. Strangely, when I sprayed this drawing with the fixative I have, it blotched the drawing, but you know, it's completely fine because it actually looks almost like the texture you get when you put salt in the watercolor, in your watercolor drawings, of course. So yeah, I guess that's what Bob Ross calls a happy little accident. Overall, this was a fun challenge and I love this drawing so much. I might just give out some prints here or there. That's how proud of it I am. I really like that I'm sketching on my final paper now and just going into it and making decisions as I go rather than all this planning because it's too much time for me. I really just want to get into the coloring. Okay, so links as always will be down in the description. I hope you all love this drawing as much as I do and that you don't mind the length of the video. I didn't want to speed it up too much so you guys couldn't see what I was doing. You know, as much as you can with these things. As per the usual, I love you all. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever, and bye!